Good evening, everybody. We are live here in Holstein, Iowa for some Class 1A playoff football action here. Postseason is finally here. There's a chill in the air. It's a good night for Friday night football. I don't know about you, Nathan.
Yeah, it feels like football now, finally.
I got this. My name's Matt Nobles. I'll be your commentator tonight, along with my trusty color commentary, Nathan Johnson. We're with Fuller Digital Solutions. Glad to have everybody on as they jump on to the live stream tonight. Postseason football here, first round. Ridgeview here in Holstein gets to host the Underwood Eagles from down there in District 8. The 3 seed of District 8 is going to come up here to Holstein to face the 2 seed of District 1. Should be an absolute battle here tonight. Ridgeview comes in with an overall record of 6-2 against a Underwood Eagles team that comes in with a 4-4 record. The Underwood Eagles are coached by head coach Nate Mickelson. Hopefully I pronounced that right, Nate. Nate Mickelson, assisted by Steve Raymond, Timothy Richard, Tyler Ritter, John Tierks, Trey Weiss, and John Williams. And Ridgeview is coached by first-year coach Brian Wilkin, assisted by Brian Bodie, Wade Harriman, Nathan Conover, Tyler Winger, and Adam Basinius. So should be an absolute the Underwood Eagles got a 4-4 record, Nathan, but looking at the competition that they faced, I would say we probably drew one of the better 3 seeds in the state of Iowa, which is unfortunate, but you know, it's playoff time. You're going to get the best out of everybody no matter what. So looking at the stats and kind of breaking this thing down a little bit, we kind of just look together. The Underwood Eagles are a pass-heavy team. Garrett Lutt, he's a sophomore, but he is a D1 recruit. He's going to Iowa to play baseball. He can absolutely throw the rock. So that's going to be a big point of emphasis tonight, making sure our cornerbacks can D up on their wide receivers and get pressure on the quarterback as well.
Yeah, I think we saw it a little bit throughout the year. There was a couple plays in the secondary that if there was a better throw, that would have been a home run for the other team. So hopefully the secondary comes ready to play and really knows who they're watching.
Try again.
Is it on now?
You're on now.
Oh.
You're good.
Okay. Yeah, no, I was just saying our secondary, a few times this year could have let up some big plays, but it was an errant throw or a drop pass, and so hopefully they've got that cleaned up here by the end of the season, and we can really try to contain them.
And I really think on the flip side of that, it's going to be the kind of the same story that we've talked about the last couple of weeks. It's going to be a physical battle up front. It's going to come down to who wins the line of scrimmage and keeps pressure off each other's quarterback and keeps them clean. And then making sure people are coming up, sure tackles. Ridgeview's very, very physical team. Underwood is going to be no slouch. Underwood's got a very storied program. They lost quite a few very athletic seniors, but down there they're no different than up here where you face trainers and stuff like that. They just reload, it seems like. So Ridgeview's got a tough test ahead of them tonight. And it should be a really good one. So as people jump onto the stream here, we're excited to have you guys along. This is Fuller Digital Solutions with Matt Nobles and Nathan Johnson. We're going to go ahead and take a break, throw it to our sponsors here for a little bit, and we'll be right back to break down some stats and get this one rolling here at 7 o'clock.
When you go home, you'll feel good about what you did, and you're doing it for the kids. If they don't have us, they don't have these games.
What kind of stuff will you find at Spirit Stogies and Stuff? Party stuff, gift-giving stuff, Iowa and Iowa State stuff, home decor stuff. Simply put, lots of fun stuff for every occasion. Shop Spirit Stogies and Stuff.
Everything under the sun that's fun. Spirit Stogies and Stuff.
Located in downtown Holstein.
Don't get caught without your ACE insurance agents. Agnew, Sossman, and Grinnell Mutual understand the value of teamwork. That's why we are dedicated to the success of the hardworking student athletes in our community. Every achievement, big and small, is worth celebrating. Trust in teamwork, trust in tomorrow. Contact your ACE local Grinnell Mutual agents at Agnew, Sossman today.
Trust in Tomorrow is a registered trademark of Grinnell Mutual Reinsurance Company.
Welcome back here to Russ Cry Field in Holstein, Iowa, the host site of this Class 1A first-round playoff game where the Ridgeview Raptors play host to the Underwood Eagles from District 8. Should be an absolute battle here tonight to see who moves on to the next round of the playoffs. Looks like people are jumping onto the stream, so glad to have you guys all along for the ride here tonight. We'll quickly go down the starting lineups for both teams here. Once again, the Underwood Eagles come into town with a 4-4 overall record, the number 3 seed out of District 8, right behind Trainer and AHSTW. And then Shenandoah was the 4 seed out of that district. So starters for head coach Nate Meckelson's Underwood Eagles is number 8, Easton Robertson. He's a senior wide receiver and defensive back, listed at 5'9", 150. Number 9, Sam Hulsing. He's a senior wide receiver D-back, 6'2", 180. Number 10, Garrett Lutt, a junior quarterback. He's 6'4", 215. Number 13, Kyle Subb, sophomore wide receiver defensive back. Number 22, Will Buckholt, a senior running back, linebacker. 26, Lucas Bowes Jr., senior running back, linebacker. Number 50, Grady Jones. He's a junior offensive lineman, defensive lineman. Number 54, Brandon Wade Jr. Number 64, Leo Casson Jr. Number 68, Charlie Bracker. That's a sophomore. And number 73, Riker Adair. Those are all your offensive starters for the Underwood Eagles. On the Ridgeview side, 6-2, number 2 seed in District 1 behind OABCIG. And then Hinton was the 3 seed. For some reason, I don't even remember who got 4th out of our district. That's bad. Quickly, starters for them as the national anthem is about to get rolling here. Starting at split end, number 1, Kinnick Jensen, a junior. Starting at quarterback, number 5, Rafe Jensen, sophomore. Split end, number 6, Carson Harriman, a senior. The split back is number 10, Kellen Jensen, a senior. Tight end, number 11, Zach Copen, junior. Starting at fullback, number 33, Gavin Voss. He's a senior. Starting at tailback, number 42, Lucas Heilman, a junior. Number 51, a guard, Jermel McCray, senior. At center, 54, Jacob Kugel. He's a junior. Starting at guard, 58, Kyle Burke. He's a senior. And then the 2 tackles is Tyler Fredrickson and Jonathan Fredrickson. Tyler's a junior, and Jonathan is a sophomore. Colors are coming out on the field here, so we'll go ahead and take a quick 2-minute break, and we'll be right back here to kind of break this all down and get rolling here with about 7 minutes to kick off. This is Fuller Digital Solutions. We'll be right back for postseason football.
Life's buzzing with energy, from the delightfully routine, to the novel and exciting, to the truly uncharted. With all that life brings, it's easy to lose track of what powers all those moments, our health. At Mercy One, our caring doctors focus on just that, powering health, from the everyday to the extraordinary. So you're ready for what life brings next. Find care at mercyone.org/healthpowerslife.
Of the top 3 seed corn brands in the Central Corn Belt,
Only one is 100% focused on seed corn. Only one is U.S. farm family owned.
Tom, Henry, get out of that dirt!
And only one has got there without the help of a parent company.
Henry!
I guess that makes us the grown-up in the field. Wiffles Hybrids, fiercely independent and proud of it.
At Whitmer Spine and Sports Chiropractic, they take an individualized approach to treatment.
In my practice, I've been coming across a lot of sports injuries. One treatment approach that I have had tremendous success with is laser therapy. The laser focuses light energy into the injured area, increasing blood flow and speeding the healing process. Laser therapy has been very beneficial in treating ankle sprains, knee sprains, and other common sports injuries. If a sports injury has sidelined you, give us a call at Whitmer Spine and Sports Chiropractic in Holstein to see if laser therapy is right for you.
Welcome to Wall of Fame, where style meets customization, specializing in crafting custom clothing and print shirts. We ensure every stitch and every print is of the highest quality, so you get the best clothes every time. We're here for all your promotion needs, and the best part, our process is seamless. Simply share your designs with us and we'll handle the rest. Get custom clothes for the best price. Wall of Fame, not just embroidery.
Welcome back here tonight to Russ Cry Field for the first round of Class 1A playoff football action as the colors exit the field. Quickly, let's run down, see some stat leaders for both sides of the ball for both teams. For the visitors from Underwood, they are led by the junior starting quarterback Garrett Lutt. I have to keep your eye on him tonight. Attempted 216 passes, completed 117 of those for 1,582 yards, 18 touchdowns. He's rushed for 195 yards and 5 touchdowns. Big kid out there. It's be hard not to notice him. 6'4", 210, I would say. On the rushing side of things for the Eagles, they're led by a senior, Will Buckholt. He's rushed 101 times for 540 yards and 5 touchdowns. Has 30 yards receiving. Leading wide receiver for the Eagles this year is Easton Robertson, a senior. 43 catches for 631 and 7 touchdowns. So he'll definitely be a guy that we got to keep our eye on tonight. And then on the defensive side, led by a senior, Samuel Schoening, with 60.5 tackles, 15.5 for loss, and 1 fumble recovery. That's a lot of tackles for loss. So on the Ridgeview side, Rafe Jensen, the sophomore, leads the way. Attempted 82 passes, completed 32 of those for 366 and 4 touchdowns. He's got 496 rushing yards on the year and 2 touchdowns from the quarterback position. In rushing, Gavin Voss, the senior, leads the way. 71 attempts with 523, 3 touchdowns and 15 receiving yards. Right behind him is another senior, Lucas Heilman, who's been coming on here the last couple games in the backfield. Kind of a two-headed monster there from the rushing in the backfield there for the Ridgeview Raptors. On the receiving end, led by Kellen Jensen, a senior, 17 catches for 177 and 1 touchdown. And then on the defensive side of the ball, you got Gavin Voss, another senior again, leading the way with 53.5 tackles, 5 for loss, 3 fumble recoveries, and then 1 pick. So both teams meeting at the midfield stripe. See what the coin flip turned out here. Ridgeview is going to defer to the second half. They won the toss. Underwood's going to take the ball. Ridgeview's going to be heading south. Underwood heading north to start this one off.
Yeah, kind of like you were saying earlier, Matt, it's going to be a tale of two different sides because I feel like Ridgeview's going to run the ball, and Underwood's going to be throwing the ball, so we'll get a little bit of both.
Give me a check, Nathan.
Check.
That's better. All right.
All right.
Everybody says we need more cowbell. We got to make sure your volume's up so everybody can hear you.
And I'm not too good at working these microphone things. So. You'd think I'd be better by now.
We'll get there. All right, this one's slated to kick off at 7. Looks like we're ready to roll here. Kellen Jensen to do the kicking duties. And back to receive for the Underwood Eagles is going to be number 3, Samuel Schoening. And
13, maybe.
13, Kyle Subb, a sophomore. And boom, we are underway here at Russ Cry Field. Looks like Subb's going to take this one at about the 5.
There's good
Stood up there at the 20. Number 54 for Ridgeview with the tackle, Jacob Kugel. Ridgeview's going to start out on defense here. Cornerbacks and safeties are really going to be tested tonight, so Coach Wilkin, I'm sure, was working on that all week here. Garrett Lutt's going to be in the shotgun formation. Moving number 22, Will Buckholt. He's going to motion to the backfield. Lutt scrambles out of the pocket, looking downfield, flips it out to number 8. Corner that was covering him looks like he slipped and fell there.
Tripped or something happened there. He was kind of stuck in that zone coverage, didn't know if he needed to fall back or stay up with the running back that came out of the backfield.
Sorry about that. I still had the pregame up there. That should be better. First down there. Underwood Eagles able to move the chains here. 1st and 10 right on the 30-yard line in their own territory. Lutt back to pass. Finds a wide open receiver there. Makes a move. That was number 26, Lucas Bowes Jr. with the reception into Raptor territory.
Yeah, they're just finding that soft spot in the zone, and it was just a straight go route up the middle there.
Just kind of a seam route got in between them there.
Yep.
Garrett Lutt, quarterback keeper, a lot of room, lowers the boom on one Raptor.
Yeah, that quarterback's got good size for him. Gonna have to hit him low.
Big gain there on 2nd down. 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2. Ball spotted on the 38 in Raptor territory. Eagles on the move here. 4 wide receivers split out. Lutt in shotgun. Motion across. Looks like false start on the Eagles. It's going to bring up a 2nd and 7 here for Underwood. Same set. 2 wide receivers up top, 2 near side. Lutt back to pass. Looking left. Has a receiver. He's going to step out of bounds after a gain of about 3. That's going to bring up a 3rd and 3, looks like.
Yeah, I'm assuming this is probably a go for it on 4th down situation if they don't get it. Look for a run here, maybe.
False start on the Eagles again on the outside here is going to push them back another 5.
That helps.
Couple potential drive killers here for the Eagles. Couple early penalties. Lutt flushed out to the right, has a wide open receiver right at the marker, completed to number 13, Kyle Sub.
Not sure what happened there. Did we just give a little too much?
Big cushion. Looked almost like a too big of a cushion was given on the outside.
You know, and they got these timing routes down. That ball's coming out right before they're making their break. And
quick out there is complete again to number 13, Kyle Sub again. And that's going to be enough for about a 7-yard gain. Going to bring up 2nd and 3. You know, Lutt is used to throwing a 90-some mile per hour fastball. The football's coming out of his hand that fast. Quarterback keep. Stood up at the line. Looks like maybe a short gain on the play. Going to bring up 3rd and 3. Big play here for the Ridgeview Raptor defense. Lutt back to pass. Looks start. Left. Another false start is going to be called on the Underwood Eagles. That'll make it 3rd and 8 again.
And they're really shooting themselves in the foot here.
Let's see if the cornerbacks for Ridgeview kind of make an adjustment here and narrow. Looks like 5-yard cushions on the outside now. Garrett Lutt rushes out to the left. A lot of room. Throws downfield and in and out of 2 Raptors' hands.
That was really that was really good coverage there by the Raptors.
Garrett Lutt just threw a laser beam there, trying to fit it in between. It's going to bring up a 4th and 8 here.
I think he probably could have just taken off and run for the 1st down in that situation.
That's what I saw too. Jacobson on D end over here got hooked. He probably could have made it. Nice job there by Ridgeview's defense. Eagles go hard count there quick. Big 4th down here for both sides. Lutt back to pass. Has time. And just slipped there. Number 9 catches that ball. Sam Holzing. And it's going to be short, be a turnover on downs. And Ridgeview's going to take over. Kind of a bend but don't break there.
Yeah. And they made adjustments. They had those corners come up. They've been playing them a little tighter now.
Couple big penalties there by Underwood on the outsides to kind of kill that drive. Ridgeview's going to stack 2 or 3 receivers here on the near side. Give us to Gavin Voss, looking for room.
There was a lot of push up front there. That was, I think he just kind of went the wrong way. There was a hole there, but he went left instead of cutting back right.
3-yard gain on 1st down is going to bring up a 2nd and 7. 8 minutes on the clock here in the 1st quarter. Motion Gavin Voss across. Lucas Heilman in the backfield. Option look. And Heilman getting to the outside. Nice run there. He's going to be short by about a yard, I would say. Going to bring up 3rd and 1. They're actually going to spot him back a little bit farther, so it's going to bring up 3rd and 2.
Yeah, again, that option play. He gets that ball out at the very last second.
Mm-hmm. Give us to Lucas Heilman the other way. Trying to get to the corner. Foot race, and he's going to have enough to move the sticks. Lucas Heilman able to get to the outside before he's tackled down by number 16, Landon Morales' foot. And that'll move the sticks. Ball spotted on the 38 in Raptor territory, 1st and 10. Give us to Gavin Voss right up the gut. And he's maybe going to get a half a yard. Going to bring up 2nd and long. Oh, they're going to give him a healthy spot. So I'm going to say a 2-yard gain there on 1st down. Voss and Heilman have been doing a really good job of getting yak yards the last couple weeks. Not letting the first contact take them down.
Defenses get tired of tackling guys like that.
Give us to Heilman, trying the left-hand side. Met in the hole, spins out of it, and he's loose. He's at the 40. He's at the 30. Being chased, and Underwood able to get him down at about the 13, 14-yard line. 1st and 10, Ridgeview. Big gain there by Lucas Heilman.
We were just talking about yak yards.
Yep.
That's a heck of a
He was
hard
hit
run.
maybe by 2 guys and just spun out of it, and he was loose.
Yep.
Ball is going to be spotted at 13-yard line. 1st and 10 into Underwood Eagle territory. Ridgeview looking to draw first blood here. Little counter. Give us to Gavin Voss. Backside pressure gets to him.
Yeah, I think he just kind of missed that hole again, too. He just was a little unsure on where to go outside or cut back inside.
I'm getting texts. They need more Nathan Cowbell.
I just need to talk louder. Is that it?
Yep. No more whispering. You have good color commentary. We need it. We need more of it.
Okay.
Rafe Jensen wide open in the end zone. Oh, just overthrows Kellen Jensen. He had him wide open in the corner. Just had to float that ball a little bit. I like the play.
Yeah,
I like the play call on a second down. You know.
Yep.
It's going to bring up 3rd and 10 here for Ridgeview. Kinnick Jensen's going to run the play onto the field. Underwood Eagles trying to stiffen up here and hold the Raptors out of the end zone. Give us to Heilman. Tries the left-hand side, bounces it out. Then he's met by about 4 Eagles and thrown backwards.
Yeah, they're closing pretty quick.
Yep. Coming downhill in a hurry. Fourth down and 8 is going to be the call here. Looks like Ridgeview's going to bring on the field goal kicking team. And Bertram Hove, number 28, will attempt a field goal. Spots down. Kick is up.
It's good.
And I think it's got enough leg, and it's in for 3 points for the Ridgeview Raptors at the 3:56-minute mark in the first quarter. Ridgeview takes a 3-0 lead here in this first round of playoffs here at Russ Cry Field. We'll go ahead and take a quick break, throw it to our sponsors, and we'll be right back for more Class 1A first round playoff action. This is Fuller Digital.
For any reason, for every season. We have what you need at Stevenson Hardware in Holstein. We may be a small family-owned hardware store, but we listen to our customers and stock what you need. Tools to build your dreams and Valspar paint to give them life. Grills and gardening supplies to make your summers nice. Mowers to snowblowers, hardware to plumbing, electrical to agricultural, school supplies to household cleaners. We have it or we'll get it. Expect more from our family-owned hardware store. Stevenson Hardware on Main in Holstein.
A personalized approach to maximize profits on your farm.
We try a lot of the new stuff on our own ground before we go and recommend it to the growers so we know how it works and whether we think it makes a good fit for the customer or not. Rod's Fertilizer and Sales, your farming friend since 1985.
A personal approach to your farming operation at Rod's Fertilizer and Sales in Galva.
They can come in and get stuff answered right away instead of going through the corporate chain. We would love an opportunity to earn your business at Rod's Fertilizer and Sales, your farming friend since 1985.
Kick deep.
Wrap them up.
Ridgeview able to wrap up the Underwood returner. Looked like that was number 8. Easton Robertson on the return for the Eagles. All right, here comes Underwood back out for their second possession of the game. 3:48 left in the first quarter. 3 wide receivers near side, 1 up top for the Eagles.
False start.
Another
Again.
false start on the outside by the split end.
I don't understand. Like, they can just watch the ball. They don't need to fire off the ball.
I believe that's the third or fourth false start on a split end for the Underwood Eagles here. It's going to push them back 5. 1st and 15 now. Lutt give us to the halfback. Runs through a couple tackles.
Oh, no. Is that a hold?
I almost think that was a horse
I was
collar.
going to say, I thought they might call a horse collar there.
Weird for that to come from the side judge, though.
It's hard to tell from our angle, but you saw how he got pulled backwards. Yeah.
Horse collar is going to be the call against Ridgeview. It's not a penalty you see very often. It's going to be a free first down. They're going to march off a 15-yard penalty from the spot of the foul. Is going to bring the Underwood Eagles all the way out to the 39-yard line of their own territory. 3 wide receivers near side, 1 up top for Garrett Lutt. Give us to the halfback. Met quickly in the backfield and thrown to the ground after a gain of about 1. Garrett Lutt looking across the middle. Nice quick slant completed to number 8, Easton Robertson. And that's going to move the stick, spotted right on the 50-yard line.
That's pretty good coverage, too. You know, worst case scenario is he catches it and you tackle him right away. That's just a really precise throw there. Good catch.
Ridgeview's got to get pressure on Lutt here. He's kind of got all day back there. Little read, belly read is to number 40.
Thought it looked like they almost jumped again.
Charlie Myers was the running back there. 5-yard gain on that play. Eagles into Ridgeview territory now. 4 wide receivers again. Lutt. Belly read, pulls it out, keeps it himself, still on his feet. Finally thrown down at the 35-yard line after Lutt gains 10 yards on that quarterback keep. That's going to move the sticks. Eagles on the move here, trying to answer the 3 points by the Raptors.
Good play, Jermel.
Big play there by Jermel McCray in the backfield. Two-yard loss on the play. Going to bring up 2nd and 12. 1:42, 1:40 on the clock here in the first quarter. Motion here by the Eagles. Jet sweep.
Bring it out. That's a good play.
Nice job there. Austin
52,
Wood.
Yeah.
Yep.
Stayed home.
Austin Wood with the pressure makes number 8, Robertson, cut inside, where he had more Raptors to help out. Another loss on the play. Going to bring up 3rd and 14. See if the Ridgeview defense can stiffen up again like they've done all year. Robertson motions across. Garrett Lutt's going to sprint to his right, flips it out to Robertson in the flat,
tackle.
and nice tackle, stood up. And play is going to be called dead, and that's going to bring up a 4th and 11 for the Underwood Eagles, who look like they're going to keep the offense on the field and go for it again here. As the first quarter is starting to tick away.
Yeah, if you take the risk of punting it into the end zone, you're only getting about 15 extra yards. So
beautiful night for playoff football here. Garrett Lutt back to pass, flag thrown again.
I think that might be on.
Wide open across the middle and in and out.
What
do we got here?
I'm guessing it's false start again, but I thought they would stop the play. Oh, illegal formation.
Penalty looked like illegal motion?
Yeah, it was, yep. They had, I think, two guys.
Two guys in motion at one time.
Something.
Illegal motion is the call. Declined by the defense after the incomplete pass is going to be a turnover on downs. Ridgeview's going to take over 1st and 10 on the 36-yard line, looking to add to their lead with 3.9 seconds left in the first quarter. Little stack formation near side again. Rafe Jensen, quarterback keep, looking to get to the outside, cuts it back to the middle. Going to gain about 3, maybe 4 yards, and that's the end of the quarter. So the field will flip, and Ridgeview will head to the south 40, where they would take over 2nd down. We're going to go ahead and take a quick break, throw it to our sponsors, and we'll be right back. This is Matt Nobles and Nathan Johnson with Fuller Digital Solutions, and you're listening to Postseason Football.
Thank you for watching this exclusive broadcast on Fuller Digital Solutions. To receive notifications and links about your favorite team's live streams, join our text club by scanning this QR code or text the word on the screen to the number shown. If your business would like to be a sponsor on broadcasts like this, please reach out to us at fullerdigitalsolutions@gmail.com. Join us all year long for coverage of your favorite team on Fuller Digital Solutions.
If you grill it, he will come.
Hey.
Is this heaven?
Nope. It's fairway.
Welcome back here to Russ Cry Field. Class 1A, first-round playoff action. The Underwood Eagles come to town to take on the Ridgeview Raptors. Winner moves on. Loser heads home for the fall football season. Rafe Jensen's got a 2nd and 7 ahead of him. Little option read. And a loss on the play there. Nice job on the DN staying home there. Going to bring up a 3rd and 7. Interesting matchup taking on Underwood again. Interestingly enough, Underwood knocked us out of the baseball postseason as well. So, Ridgeview looking for a little get back, I guess you could say. Back to pass. Rafe Jensen looking left. Flares it to Heilman. Heilman makes the grab. Still churning yards.
Hey, carried 2 guys about 3 yards to get that first down.
First and 10, reception made by Lucas Heilman is going to move the sticks. Ridgeview spotted 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line early here in the second quarter.
Yeah, we talk a lot about Ridgeview running the ball, but we are very capable to throw the ball too.
Lucas Heilman cuts it back to the middle, met in the hole by number 40. 2 big kids there meeting in the hole was number 40 Charlie Myers and Lucas Heilman. Gain of about 2. Charlie Myers did a nice job of filling that hole. There was a really nice hole there for a second. Going to bring up 2nd and 8 for the Raptors. Coach Wilkin trying to put another methodical drive together here for the Raptors and put points on the board. Give us to Lucas Heilman trying the left-hand side. Nice cut back.
Oh,
and
no. Looks like we got a holding or
late
a block
flag
in the
there
back.
by the...
Yeah, I didn't see that either. I don't know. Just got his arms outside a little bit.
He looked at our coaching staff, and he didn't just say hold. He said bear hug.
Yeah. Yep.
And he did the motion even.
Mm-hmm.
Holding's going to be called on number 33, Gavin Voss, so that'll be a spot foul from the hold. Pushes the Raptors back 10 yards. Going to bring up a long second down here of about 18. 2nd and 18, I'm going to say. 9:59 in the second quarter. 2 wide receivers split up top for the Raptors. Underwood defense looks a little confused. Gavin Voss gets a hole, runs through a couple tackles, still moving his legs. Really nice run there by Gavin Voss to get that penalty yards back.
That's 3rd and manageable now.
3rd and, I would say, a long 6 coming up for Ridgeview as they're able to move back into Underwood Eagle territory. See if the line can make a hole here or give Rafe time. 2 wide receivers up top again. A false start in the backfield.
Yeah, those are killers.
Gavin a little anxious there in the backfield. False start's going to move him back 5. And going to bring up a 3rd and 11. That's the one thing with playoffs, too, is you got to play clean.
Yep.
Everybody, all these teams that make it, especially the Underwood Eagles, they play in a really tough district, a lot of good competition. You look at them being a 3 seed and 4-4, but then you look at their who they've lost to.
Oh, yep.
Big sack there by the Underwood Eagles. Number 22 and number 9, Sam Holzing and Will Buckholt meet at the quarterback for Ridgeview. Loss on the play, going to bring up a 4th and long. Ridgeview's going to have to kick the ball.
Yeah, that was a coverage sack. He just had nowhere to go.
Looked like they maybe brought the house, too.
Yeah. Gavin stayed in to try to help block, but he can only block one guy at a time.
Yeah. One guy can't block 3, right?
Yep.
Back to kick here is Blake Murtu. Done a really nice job punting here recently. End over end kick. Back to receive is Robertson. And that's going to be downed at the 35-yard line in Underwood territory. Well, they will take over 1st and 10 here in the second quarter. Looking to get on the board here. See what the coaching staff for the Eagles have drawn up here for this drive to try to put points on the board. 3 wide receivers near side. 5 wide here for Underwood. Lutz in the backfield all by himself.
I was just going to say, they really haven't taken a shot downfield other than a
quarterback
couple seam
keep.
plays.
Nice job there by the defense, flowing to Lutt, stopping him before he can really get started. Lots of load to take down. About 2, maybe 3 yard gain on that first down carry. Going to bring up 2nd and 7. Give is to the running back, Buckholt. He's going to be met. 2 yard gain on that play. Going to bring up 3rd and, let's see here.
6.
See where they spot it. 3rd and 5 coming up here for the Underwood Eagles. Ridgeview looking to hold again. Lutt moves Buckhold over, goes hard count, and then checks with the coaching staff. Lutt back to pass. Quick out. Nice catch there by number 13, Kyle Subb, the sophomore. Got Carson Harriman on skates a little bit out there.
Yeah, it's
a lot of guys slipping and falling.
I noticed that.
I know there was frost on the ground this morning, but I don't know if the grass is a little bit
catching a little dew.
Soggy or what. First and 10 for the Eagles. Able to move the chains. 5 wide receivers. Lutt in the backfield all by himself. Right down the middle to Myers. Completed, and Zach Copen comes up and makes the first contact at the 35-yard line. That's going to move the sticks. Charlie Myers on that catch.
I kind of wondered when they'd start throwing it downfield. It looks like they're going to start doing that. Finding those holes in the zone defense.
Quarterback keep. Nice job there by Connor Jacobson, scraping down the line and tackling Garrett Lutt before he can really get moving. Checking where they spot the ball. I don't believe they gained a yard there. Going to bring up 2nd and 10. Eagles quick to the line again. 4 wide receivers. Myers moves out of the backfield. Same set as last completed pass. Floats it outside. Big hit there by Harriman. Nice job of covering that flat there by Carson Harriman. Gets a tackle on Robertson. That's going to gain maybe 6 on that 2nd down pass. Bring up 3rd and a long 4. Underwood's been going for it on 4th down in Raptor territory. Motion Myers out of the backfield again. And a timeout's going to be called by the Underwood Eagles. We'll go ahead and take one too. This is Matt Nobles and Nathan Johnson with Fuller Digital Solutions, and you're watching postseason football here. We'll be
at Quad County Corn Processors in Galva. We want your corn, and you want the best price. We can both win. We strive to give you multiple marketing tools for your toolbox by offering a variety of contracting options, including basis, minimum price, HTAs, bonus premiums, and accumulators. You work hard for each bushel, and we work hard to give you every penny you deserve at Quad County Corn Processors in Galva, partnering with farmers to fuel the nation.
Yeah. Welcome back here to Russ Cry Field. Wanted to give a quick shout out to all our sponsors that make this postseason broadcast possible here. Thank you to all those sponsors. I'll go through that list of sponsors at halftime because this would not happen without their contribution to bring you this postseason football game. Lutt, quick to the out again. Harriman, big hit on Robertson. See where they spot it. I believe it's going to be short and bring up a 4th and 2. Robertson and Carson Harriman are becoming best friends in that flat out there.
Big play here.
Easton Robertson, number 8 there with 2 consecutive receptions. Big play here. 4th and 2 coming up. Wonder if they go quarterback keeper here. Flushed out. Trying to get to the outside. It's going to be a foot race. Connor Jacobson.
Yep.
Big play by Connor Jacobson. He had the edge there for a second, and laundry on the field here. There is a flag, and they're talking about it here.
Like saying holding on the defense?
Waiting for the call.
Oh, my.
Holding on the defense is going to be the call against Ridgeview. That's going to be a first down for the Eagles. Big penalty here on a crucial drive. First and 10 is going to give the Eagles the ball at just inside the 20, I believe. They're going to wind the clock just under 4 minutes here left in the half. Garrett in the backfield by himself. Motions Charlie Myers across. Looking left. Nobody there. Rushed out of the pocket and stood up for a second. Chased again.
Another flag on the field.
I believe there's a penalty flag on the field again. We're going to have a hold call on the offense. Big call there. It's going to back them up and make it a 1st and 20. Who was that had Lutt around the ankle? Was that Zach Copen?
I don't know. I guess I didn't.
I think it was either Kellen Jensen or Zach Copen, one of the two. That just shows how strong that kid is. Mm-hmm. He almost looks like Ben Roethlisberger from up here.
He might be a little faster.
Yeah.
What do they have him listed at?
6'4", 215.
Yeah. It's a big quarterback.
Charlie Myers in the backfield. Give us to Myers. Cuts back.
Oh.
Just tripped up there by, I think that was Gavin Voss. Mm-hmm. Otherwise, that might have been a house call. Looked like we got an injury on the field. Looks good to go now. That injured Eagle is number 73, Riker Adair. I think they're just going to check him out, and he'll come right back on. Loss on the play. Or no.
Gain of 8.
Yeah, gain of 8 after the penalty. Really nice jump cut there by Charlie Myers. Lutt, back to pass, looking downfield, more pressure.
Oh, how did he catch that?
Looked like there was a huge hold in the backfield and no call, and Wilkin is losing.
Wow.
He can't.
Wilkin's not happy.
Eagles quick to the line. Give us to Myers, backside pressure. Loss on the play. That was a 1st and goal. Going to bring up 2nd down here. Nice backside pressure there by the Raptors. to tackle Myers before he could really get going. Defense for the Raptors trying to stiffen up.
Jump.
And another false start by a split end on the outside.
Man, that's killer.
It's
for
number
them.
13 again, too. Kyle Sub. Backs him up 5. Got a second and holy cow! I can't.
I think it's
see.
second and goal.
Second and 12.
Yeah.
Give us to Myers. There's the cutback. Gavin Voss and I think Austin Wood in on that tackle. Third and 9 coming up. It's 3rd and goal, but 9 yards to the goal line. Clock ticks down to 2 minutes left in the half. Ridgeview's defense trying to do what they've done all year and stiffen up when they need to. Timeout's going to be called by Coach Nate Mickelson, and we'll go ahead and take a quick one, too. Throw it to our sponsors again. We'll be right back for this drive. This is Fuller.
Life always has its bumps along the road. When you're in a bind, give Precision Towing in Ida Grove a call. Precision Towing offers swift, professional, reliable towing, hauling, and wrecker services. Anytime, anywhere, day or night, rain or shine. Trust the professionals at Precision Towing to get you back on track. And remember, 24/7, big or small, we tow it all. Precision Towing, Ida Grove.
All right, welcome back here. Big third down coming. I'm guessing it's 4 down territory here for the Underwood Eagles. In the backfield is Buckholt with Lutt. 2 wide receivers up top. Going to motion Robertson across. Lutt with the quarterback keep. The C's part.
Just
He's
short.
right at the 1. Going to bring up a 4th and 1. And Lutt really boisterous there. He wants to just shove this one, I think, right down the gut. Quarterback keep. Tush push. And touchdown, Eagles. Looked like there might have been a false start there, but no call on the play. Eagles able to put 6 on the board with 1:11 left in the half.
Yeah, a couple penalties on that drive really killed Ridgeview, or missed penalties.
Kick is up and right down Main Street for the Eagles to put the extra point on that drive. 7-3 in favor of the Underwood Eagles here late in the second half or second quarter. We're going to go ahead and take a 60-second break and we'll
A warm day swimming with the family. A cold day working out where it's always climate controlled. At the Loeschman Rec Center in Holstein, they are your year-round center for recreation. A full gym, plus cardio equipment and free weights are available 24/7 with keyless entry. And during the warmer seasons, a new aquatic center made for family fun. Year-round fitness and fun await at the Loeschman Rec Center in Holstein. For more information and city rec leagues, find them on Facebook. Who exactly are the Ida County Cattlemen? Right. It's those guys and gals grilling juicy burgers and unbelievable steaks at local events. But that's just the beginning. The Ida County Cattlemen are a group dedicated to promoting the cattle industry, working on regulatory solutions, expanding education, and supporting the local kids and communities. Beef, it's what's for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Thank you for supporting the Ida County Cattlemen, proud sponsors of this broadcast.
welcome back here Easton Robertson to do the kicking duties for the Eagles after they're able to put one in the barn and take a lead here 7-3. Back to receive is Carson Harriman and Carter Todd for the Raptors. Carson Harriman receives it at the 15 and shot down quickly there right at the 20-21 yard line, where Ridgeview will take over on offense with 1:07 left till halftime here in Holstein. Down for the first time tonight here in this playoff game. See what Coach Brian Wilkin decides to do here with a short clock. Two wide receivers up top. Gavin Voss in the backfield with Rafe Jensen. Give is to Gavin Voss, trying to find a hole. And he's going to get stood up after a gain of about 5. I don't know who the lead blocker was, but they kind of got submarined.
Yeah.
Gavin got leg whipped in the face by his own guy.
Yeah, it looks like they're probably happy with just taking it to halftime.
Rafe Jensen, quarterback keep off the right-hand side, trying to find room. He's going to lose yardage. And the clock should run out here in the second quarter, with Ridgeview trailing 7-3 in this first round playoff game here against Underwood. That'll do it for the first half here in Holstein. Underwood Eagles lead this one 7-3. You know, I don't think we were surprised by much there, Nathan, in that first half. You know, Eagles are definitely moving the ball around, throwing it all over the yard. And Ridgeview, it's a different defense than what they're used to playing in kind of a run-heavy district that we were in this year. So,
no, I think it's been I think it's exactly what we thought it was going to be. A few penalties here late or non-calls too. I mean, on both sides of the ball really have kind of hurt and helped the other teams. So, yeah, I guess clean it up and come back and see how the second half is.
I would say Ridgeview and Underwood, you know, coaching staffs are both going to be talking about cleaning it up in the penalty aspect. So we'll go ahead, take a break, throw it to our sponsors for about 2 minutes, and then I'll come back on, kind of run this down a little bit, and we'll be right back. This is Fuller Digital Solutions and Postseason Football. We'll be right back to Russ Cry Field here in
Horn Memorial Hospital and Clinics, Ida Grove, Holstein, Odeboat, and Mapleton. Horn Memorial Hospital in Ida Grove is your ideal hospital, where personalized care is delivered by friendly, familiar faces you know and trust. 10 providers at 4 local clinics, as well as 11 outpatient clinics on site. Allow for accessibility and convenience. Find out more about how Horn Memorial Hospital in Ida Grove and their area clinics can be your ideal hospital and your partner in health and wellness. Horn Memorial Hospital, your ideal hospital.
Value in every shopping experience at the Holstein Supermarket.
We know we're a smaller guy, so we can't always compete all the time with the big stores, but we try to offer a fair price, good products. We want you coming back, so we're not going to try and mess around with pricing on you. We try and eat as much of the cost with freight rates and everything going up. We're just trying to keep people coming in. We know everybody's budgets are tight. Ours are. I got good employees that we can steer you in the right direction for what you want. So thank you for choosing the Holstein Supermarket, where we value you.
Introducing the robust workhorse from Holstein Manufacturing, the HFAB Ultra Tilt Bed Trailer.
Whether you are hauling heavy equipment or delivering precious cargo, our tilt bed trailers, ranging from 20 to 28 feet in length, are engineered with strength and designed to handle it with ease. Forget the hassles of ramps. They're built to tilt. Tilt bed trailers at Holstein Manufacturing.
Holstein Manufacturing.
And online at holsteinmfg.com.
Everyone making time for life's best moments, let us celebrate with you.
In Wisconsin, we love celebrating together.
Big days or any other day.
So much.
From hot and juicy
To ooey gooey. To oh my word.
Oh my word.
Golders!
Serving you a handcrafted meal that makes today.
Today a little bit more special.
That's what fills us up inside.
From Wisconsin with love.
Welcome to Delicious.
Yeah.
Welcome, everybody, back to Russ Cry Field in Holstein for first-round playoff football action. The Underwood Eagles take a 7-3 lead into the half here, able to punch one in as the second quarter neared the end to take a 7-3 lead into the half. I just wanted to take a minute. These postseason broadcasts would not be possible, especially live streams, without the generous contributions of local sponsors as well as some in surrounding areas. So I just want to make sure they get their credit where credit's due. So I'm going to run down this sponsorship list quick. Cherokee Area Economic Development Corporation, C&B John Deere Operations, Wall of Fame up in Sioux City in Storm Lake, Holstein Manufacturing right here in Holstein, Wiffles Hybrids with Eric Mertu in Shaler, Iowa, Rod's Fertilizer and Sales in Galva, United Bank of Iowa. They are our scoreboard sponsor, so shout out to them. Cherokee Regional Medical Center, a thumbnail sponsor, as well as the RSS ticker sponsor. Loaf Schumann Rec Center right here in Holstein, Horn Memorial Hospital down in Ida Grove, Central Bank and Central Insure locations in Cherokee and Storm Lake, 360 Custom Designs in Cherokee, Avela Bank right here in Holstein, Farm Bureau Denise Van Dusen down in Ida Grove, Buena Vista Regional Medical Center over there in Storm Lake, Christina Car Photography right here in Holstein, Bowling Seeds with Brock Bowling, Nicholas D. Jensen Funeral Homes with locations in Holstein, Correctionville, and Mobile, Agribusiness Insurance with Lance Ployer over there in Shaler, Bad Golf right here in Holstein, the Wright Agency with Cody Wright over in Shaler, Jensen Brothers Incorporated right here in Holstein with Josh Jensen, Backdraft Bar and Grill right here in Holstein, Holstein Supermarket, A&A Food and Fuel, Cobblestone Inn and Suites in Holstein, Stevenson Hardware, Whitmer Spine and Sports, Chiropractic, Jamie Whitmer, he's one of the trainers on the sidelines. So Agnew Sossman Insurance right here in Holstein, Quad County Corn Processors in Galva, Precision Towing with Justin George and crew down there on Highway 59 between Holstein and Ida Grove, Francis and Company, KCHE Radio, Ridgeview Booster Club, Getch Transportation Services right there on Highway 20. Let's see, State Savings Bank, Spirit Stogies and stuff here in Holstein. A couple new ones. Got a big shout out to Craig Ehlers with Craig's Ag Service, and then Signature Real Estate over in Alta, Iowa. So big shout out to all those sponsors that make this possible. So we can bring you guys a live stream so you guys can watch some from home. So big shout out to those sponsors. I'm going to go ahead and take another break, and we should be ready to get this ball rolling here pretty quick. 9:06 on the clock here, left in the half. Score 7-3 here at halftime. We'll be right back.
Unbelievable amount of devastation. I've never seen anything like it.
We had a beautiful barn that was gone in 20 minutes.
Farm Bureau stepped up right away and said, hey, we got you and we'll be there for you.
We were taken care of. Now we could get on to repairing and rebuilding.
I tell everybody about Farm Bureau.
We're fortunate to say we have good coverage with good people doing it.
Contact Farm Bureau agent Denise Van Dusen in Ida Grove at 712-364-2931.
When you need a home away from home, you look for certain things. Now let's look at the checklist for the Cobblestone Inn and Suites on Highway 20 in Holstein. Friendly, knowledgeable staff? Check. Clean rooms with complimentary high-speed internet? Check. A charming outdoor patio perfect for gatherings large and small? Check. In fact, with a large meeting room, free continental breakfast, business center, relaxing lounge, and fitness center, all of the boxes are checked. So if you're in the area and want a relaxing stay like no other, call the Cobblestone Inn and Suites, 368-6200.
Central Insure at Central Bank understands there's more to insurance than the policy. It's the people who matter most. Hi, this is Matt Kress at Central Insure. We strive to offer you the most appropriate and cost-effective policies to fit your needs. Whether it is your home, auto, life, health, business, or farm, our experienced agents are here to help you. Work with the people you trust. Call or stop by Central Insure today. We're committed to protecting what matters most to you.
Not a deposit, not FDIC insured, not insured by any other federal government agency, not guaranteed by the bank, may go down in value.
You will like it here. Beautiful Cherokee County, Iowa, nestled in the Little Sioux River Valley in the heart of Northwest Iowa. People care and support each other and work together to help our communities, business, industrial, medical, educational, and agricultural opportunities thrive. Each season offers recreational activities, historical events, and cultural entertainment, making living here enjoyable. Come stay or play. Go to www.cherokeeia.com now.
Welcome back here again to Rust Cry Field. Wanted to give some of the Raptor spectators and people that are on the live stream a little update of what's kind of been happening around the community here yesterday. The Holstein Country Club hosted the state qualifier for cross country. A couple Ridgeview runners were able to move on individually. Shout out to Addie Tesh on the girls' side. She is going to move on to Fort Dodge to run in cross country, along with Odin Hansen on the boys' side. So, unfortunately, the girls were just outside of making it as a team, but gave their best effort and just wasn't able to make it in the end. So, but big shout out to Addie Tesh and Odin Hansen for qualifying for the state meet over there in Fort Dodge. And then on the girls' side, Wednesday they hosted here in Holstein's second round of volleyball action. Ridgeview was able to take care of business in 3 sets against East Sac and able to move on to the next round in their regional to face South Hardin. That game will be played over in Eldora at South Hardin's home gym on Monday at 7 p.m. So I'm sure they would love it for everybody to venture over to Eldora, about 2 hours away. But if you don't want to make the trip, I'm letting you all know now, I will be over there live streaming that game. So if you don't want to make the trip, you can sit at home in your comfy chair and watch and listen to me online. So kind of a cool deal that we're able to provide once again because of these sponsors. So with that being said, I'm going to take a quick break, rest my lungs before we get this second half rolling. This is Matt Nobles again with Fuller Digital Solutions and Nathan Johnson. Welcome back here to Russ Cry Field. Third quarter about ready to get underway as the teams are stretching out, getting ready to go here. Added about another minute and a half on the clock here, so as the teams were late coming out of the locker room here, making adjustments so far. Nathan, what adjustments do you think need to be made on one side or the other, whether it be Underwood or Ridgeview?
Yeah, I'm just surprised that Underwood hasn't tried some more home run passes, to really test that secondary. They've been keeping it to pretty short throws. So I guess I would expect to see a home run try one of these times.
Well, and it kind of makes you wonder if they're setting you up for it.
Yeah, that could be.
So, and our cornerbacks kind of learned there early. We were giving them quite a bit of cushion on the outside, 7 to 10 yard cushions, and we shortened that up to 5 yards because they have been running some short yardage passes, whether they be outs or little flare out banana routes to the outside, kind of working the edges here. But Garrett Lutz kind of made hay up the middle when he's kept the ball. Charlie Myers has done some really good things, and a few of the other guys. Robertson's had quite a few catches, and Buckholt really we haven't seen too much of Buckholt yet, but then on the Ridgeview side, they've been able to move the ball, just stalled out a couple times. We had a couple costly
penalties,
holding penalties, false start there. But for the most part, they've done the job. So
well, I think with Ridgeview, it's going to be the story that it's been all year is we grind them down, and then it starts to get really hard to tackle those running backs from Ridgeview in the fourth quarter. And so I'd like to think that that's going to be the game plan again tonight.
And I feel like this game's going to be tight the whole way through. I don't see, unless Underwood's able to hit some big, long plays against us, I don't see this one getting out of hand. It's going to be, a knockout, drag-out in the trenches type game here as both teams try to wear each other out. Ridgeview will get the kickoff here in the third quarter after they declined the coin flip, or deferred to the second half, I should say. Not declined, wrong D word. So Easton Robertson will do the kicking duties going south here for the Eagles. Ridgeview down 7-3. This is a win or go home postseason matchup here. And Robertson gives it a boot. Harriman able to field it at the 10-yard line, maybe 9. Little stutter step. And he's down at about the 22, 23-yard line, where Ridgeview will take over 1st and 10. See if any adjustments have been made on both sides of the ball. Ridgeview I do have one scoring update from Cherokees up in Spirit Lake. They're down 17-7 in that ball game. That's a number 10 versus number 1 matchup. Rafe Jensen give his to Heilman, trying to get around the outside. Nice pursuit there by the Eagles, and Heilman is going to lose yardage. It's going to bring up second. Loss of about 1. Going to bring up 2nd and 11. Underwood really came downhill in a hurry there, not allowing Lucas Heilman to get the corner. Not what you want to see coming out of the locker room is a loss on your first offensive possession.
Underwood really wants to stop the run, I think, and they're kind of selling out.
Rafe Jensen flared out, got a receiver wide open.
Just need to get rid of it a little bit sooner, I think.
Rafe just not able to set his feet and get enough on that ball. Had Kinnick wide open in the flat. Would have been a big gain. Third and 12 coming up for the Raptors here on their first possession of the second half. 2 wide receivers up top, 2 near side. Rafe Jensen back to pass. Pressure up the middle. Has a receiver.
Get there.
Flag on the play. Enough for a first down. And I think we're going to have a hold in the backfield as a couple Underwood Eagle defensemen were coming off of blocks. And I think we have a tug. And that's going to be a huge penalty against the Raptors after they were able to complete the pass and get first down yardage. Holding is the call. So they'll march off 10.
One of those things that we just talked about. You got to clean that up for the second half, and that's a bummer.
It's just a hard thing for a lineman once they get past you not to hold on and grab. Third and about 22 here coming up for the Raptors. And give is to Gavin Voss. Makes a couple cuts. And short gain of about 2. And Ridgeview is going to go 3 and out on their first offensive series of the second half.
Going to need a good punt here.
Mertu's going to come in to do the punting duties here again for the Ridgeview. Going to be their second punt of the night, and I don't believe the Underwood Eagles have punted yet, have they?
I don't think so either, no.
Easton Robertson stands in Raptor territory at the 40-yard line. Hopefully Mertu can get a lot of leg on this thing. End over end kick, fair catch by Easton Roberts, and the Eagles have really good field position here to start the second half inside the 35 of Ridgeview territory.
We haven't seen a turnover in this game either yet.
No. Been a lot of penalties, but no turnovers. Lutt in the backfield. Give us to, Lutt's going to keep it. Jump cut to the outside. Looks like another hold in the backfield that wasn't called. Nice run there by Garrett Lutt. Good enough for 8. Going to bring up 2nd and 2. Lutt gives it to Buckholt that time. He stood up right at the marker, maybe a little short. That'll bring up 3rd down.
On the other side of the field, they have it 4th down, but I think it is 3rd.
Yeah, it is 3rd.
Yeah.
3rd and short coming up for the Underwood Eagles. 3 wide receivers up top, 1 near side. Lutt and Buckholt in the backfield. Lutt, quarterback keep. Good push there by the Eagles. Lutt's going to pick up that first down easily and move the sticks for Underwood. 1st and 10. Ball spotted at about the 22. Underwood's going to go quickly. Lutt back to pass, looking left. Flares it outside. Incomplete, intended for sub.
He was getting pressure there. That was a good push by the defensive line.
2nd and 10 after the incomplete pass. Stops the clock with 8:46 in the 3rd quarter. Lutt gives to Buckholt. Buckholt.
Oh, wrap him up.
Churns through a couple tackles. Nice gain on the play of about 6. Kellen Jensen on the tackle for the Raptors. Excuse me, my angle is terrible from here. Gain of about 4. Going to bring up 3rd and 6 for the Eagles. Lutt turns and checks with the coaching staff. Going to move Charlie Myers over to his right side. Quarterback keep. Spins through a tackle.
It's going to be 4th down, I think.
It's going to be short. Gain of about 4. Going to bring up a 4th down and 3 to go. Ridgeview looking to get a stop here. Big play here in this ball game. Lutt motions Charlie Myers out of the backfield. Eight on 7 on the play clock. Lutt back to pass. Looks right. Has a receiver in the flat. Runs through a couple tackles. All the way down to about the 2-yard line, 3-yard line. Couple missed tackles on the outside. And Underwood is in business here with a 1st and goal. Eagles go quick. Lutt. Give us to Charlie Myers. Stood up. Short of the goal line. Down to about the 1. Quarterback keeper's coming here. Lutt.
Yeah, he does. He
dives
moves
over the pile, in for 6. Touchdown, Underwood. Garrett Lutt dives over the pile, in for 6 points to put another one on the board for the Underwood Eagles and put the Raptors in a hole here. Easton Robertson in to kick the extra point. Kick is up and good for Easton Robertson.
We got a flag after the play.
There is a flag on the play here. We'll see what this is about. Underwood Eagles are running off. It looks like the head ref is talking to the Underwood staff.
Did somebody hit the kicker?
See what the call is here. What was that?
I just heard 15-yard penalty.
15-yard penalty assessed on the Eagles on the kickoff. Not sure what the call is, but we'll go ahead and take a break, throw it to our sponsor. Welcome back here to Russ Cry Field in Holstein. Ball moved all the way into Ridgeview territory for Easton Robertson to boot this. Little Squibber's going to go through the back of the end zone, be a touchback. Ridgeview will take over 1st and 10, needing to put together a drive here and get back in this ball game, down 14-3 after the Underwood Eagles fell behind early 3-0, but they've able to put 2 scores on the board, one in the second and one in the third here to take a 11-point lead with 6:51 on the clock here in the third quarter.
Ridgeview needs to try to put a drive together to flip this field. They're working on a short field on their first 2 drives.
Yep. Rafe Jensen back to pass, quickly out to Carson Harriman. Met as soon as he catches it, able to get through 1 tackle. That's going to be a short gain of about 3, maybe 4 yards. Going to bring up 2nd and 7. Two wide receivers up top. Lucas Heilman in the backfield with Rafe Jensen. Little belly read. Rafe Jensen runs through 1 tackle.
Oh, he dropped him. Oh.
And ball looked like it maybe
it
came
he
out.
fumbled it.
And they're going to call it down. Ooh. We might have lucked out there.
I do think he went down and then dropped it, but
Looked like there might have been a fumble on the play, but the side judge came in there and said his knee was on the ground before the ball came out. 1st and 10 for the Raptors. Able to move the sticks. After a quick 3 and out, their first drive. See if we can keep this one rolling. Jensen back to pass. Looking downfield, has time. Pulls it down. Buckholt stands him up. It's going to be a sack. Penalty on the field. That far lines judge or side judge threw a flag. We'll see what this is.
looks like it's going against Underwood. Oh, no.
Illegal formation is going to be called against the Ridgeview Raptors. That penalty is going to be declined after the sack. Loss of about 8. Going to bring up 2nd and 18 for an offense that's unfortunately kind of not built to.
Right.
4 wide receivers set here for Ridgeview. Rafe back to pass. Free runner from the outside. Able to slip one tackle. And Charlie Myers stands him up. Another flag comes in.
As I say, they call that a face mask, maybe?
This game is getting
a
kind
little
of
chippy, yeah.
Helmet-to-helmet contact is going to be the call against the Eagles.
Yeah, those tacklers look like they went high. I'm wondering if one of them got their crown of their helmet in there.
Big 15-yard penalty is going to be marched off and bring up a 2nd and
3.
2nd and 3 here for the Ridgeview Raptors. You know, for a Raptor team that's really kind of built on their physicality, they're allowing Underwood to get under their skin here. Sometimes you just got to play football.
Yep.
Quarterback keep. Slips a couple tackles. He's going to be right at the marker. Looks like he's going to have enough to move the sticks. And looks to be in 1st down for the Raptors. As the clock continues to tick here with 5:15 left in the 3rd quarter. Ridgeview still remains in their own territory. Ball spotted on the 44-yard line. Trying to move into Eagles territory. Trips formation here. Near side. Rafe Jensen back to pass. Get it out quick.
That's dangerous. Yeah, I think he's just holding on to the ball just a little too long.
That ball was intended for Kinnick Jensen, just a little bit behind him.
You know, when they have him roll out too, it's they're longer developing plays, you know, and so he's kind of got to hold it, let it develop, but they just don't have time.
Underwood's been bringing a lot of pressure here for the majority of the game. Been kind of a question mark for the Ridgeview Raptors most of the season is line play. Put together a couple really good weeks here the last couple weeks. Give us to Heilman. Or excuse me, cross
Keeper.
Counter, keeper, quarterback. I didn't know what was going to come out of my mouth there. Counter, keeper. Rafe Jensen with the quarterback keep. He's going to get 5, going to bring up 3rd and a long 5. Ridgeview really needs to move the sticks here and keep this drive going. Robertson, a long run. Heilman.
Jeez.
Quarterback sacked. Number 26, Lucas Bose with the quarterback sack. Rafe Jensen just with no chance.
He looked up and he was already in the backfield making the tackle.
Ridgeview's going to be forced to punt here with the 4th and 14. Blake Murtu back to kick. Flag is thrown. Nice spiral. Easton Robertson calls a fair catch at the 31 in Underwood territory. Sideline warning is going to be called on the Ridgeview Raptors.
Well, Ridgeview's going to have to dig in here and get a stop.
Defense has got to do what they've been doing all year. Get a stop, get a turnover here to kind of flip the lid on this ball game. 4 wide receiver set here for the Underwood Eagles. Garrett Lutt in the backfield with Charlie Myers to his left. Lutt, quarterback keep. Matt stood up. Don't grab the face mask. Face mask on Ridgeview.
They got to start tackling lower.
Five-yard face mask is going to be tacked on to the run. Going to bring up a 1st down and 4.
Feels like we're going to get a heavy dose of quarterback keepers.
Yep.
Moving forward.
Garrett Lutt back to pass. Pump fake. Throwing it deep. Nice coverage there by Kenneth Jensen. Doesn't bite on the pump.
That's that home run play that we were talking about that we're probably going to see one like that.
Yep. That pass was intended for number 8, Easton Robertson, the senior wideout for the Eagles. Brings up 2nd and 4. You know, if you're Underwood, that's not a bad time to try that. And Eagles go hard count, and both D tackles jump off sides. It's going to be a free 1st down for the Eagles.
We've seen that too many times this year.
Game in and game out, and they're right over the football. First down, ball spotted on the 42-yard line. Back to passes, Lutt. Flares it outside, too high, intended for Easton Robertson. Incomplete. Going to bring up 2nd and 10 for the Eagles. Ridgeview's almost got to sell out just to get pressure on Lutt in the backfield. Lutt flares it outside. Penalty thrown over here, complete to number 26, Lucas Bose Jr. Able to take it all the way down into Raptor territory at the 40. Looked like a penalty is going to be called on the Underwood Eagles.
I think it's an illegal man downfield.
This is honestly the most flags I've ever seen thrown.
It's crazy.
Ineligible lineman downfield is the call against the Eagles. Definitely not a penalty I'm used to calling. So I don't even know how much you're going to mark off. So
that was such a quick pass. I'm surprised that they even called it because usually they give him some leeway.
He marched off 10, but then he's going to move back 5. We're under 3 minutes here in the third quarter. Ball is now set. 2nd and 5 coming up for the Underwood Eagles. Ridgeview needs a turnover in a big, bad way. Charlie Myers moves over. Give us to Charlie up the gut.
Wrap up.
Running through tackles. High around the neck.
My gosh. Great job getting there, but got to wrap up low.
Charlie Myers able to run through 3 Raptor defenders there. And what in the heck was that? Ball tipped into the air. I don't know what. None of their linemen even moved. So I feel.
Is he calling holding now?
Holding on the defense?
No, I think it's on the offense.
Holding on the offense is going to be the call against the Underwood Eagles, so that'll bring up 4th down. Penalty declined by Coach Wilkin.
They might be punting here for the first time, it looks like.
Eagles in their own territory. Looks like we're going to see the punting unit for the first time tonight here for the Eagles. Ridgeview gets a stand here on defense, able to get the ball back with time left on the clock here in the third quarter. Got a score update for OABCIG and Shenandoah. OABCIG 34-0. Up on Shenandoah. Carter Todd's going to let that one fall to the ground, and that'll be down at the 30 or 25-yard line. Ridgeview takes over 1st and 10 with another chance to chip away at this lead by the Underwood Eagles. Ridgeview needing something exciting to happen in a big, bad way. Get this crowd back into it. Gavin Voss in the backfield with Jensen. Give us to Gavin. Makes a cut. Stood up. Gain of about 1, maybe 2. Jensen, quarterback keep.
Good block there.
Nice block there by Gavin Voss. Able to spring Jensen for 3, maybe 4 yards. Going to bring up 3rd and a long 4. Underwood does a really nice job of flowing to the ball once contact's made, and not allowing these Ridgeview Raptor halfbacks, which I'm sure they've been coached on it all week, to get yards after contact, with which they've been doing a great job of. Jensen back to pass, quickly outside to Carson Harriman, through his hands, incomplete. It's going to bring up a 4th down. Ball spotted right on the 30.
Looks like they're going to punt it. Kind of have to.
Bringing in the kicking unit. Just too deep in their own territory to try that. Robertson standing at the 42 in Eagles territory to receive this punt. Murtu gets a nice spiral kick, and ball is on the ground.
Looks like he got back on it.
Looks like Easton Robertson able to fall on that after he juggled it. Zach Copen right there to tackle him down. Under a minute here in the third quarter. Eagles will take over First and 10 at the 45 in their own territory. Lutt, quarterback keep. Stood up. There's a nice hit. Jeez. Right at the line of scrimmage. I tell you what, they got to blow their whistles because they are letting this go way too long past the whistle, and they're going to have some chippiness to deal with if they keep letting it go.
It's already feeling that way. They need to get that under control.
Looks like Underwood's going to let this clock tick out in the quarter, and we will head to the fourth quarter. Ridgeview down 14-3 here at home. Winner go home matchup here, postseason football, first round. And that'll do it here for the third quarter. We'll head to the fourth with Ridgeview trailing 14-3 at home against the Underwood Eagles. We'll go ahead and throw it to our sponsors. We'll be back in 90 seconds. This is Fuller Digital Solutions. And
when your hunger is flaring, the Backdraft in Holstein says bring it on. Kick things off with a spread of appetizers like wings, cheese balls, onion rings, or the famous armadillo eggs. For the kids, grab a grilled cheese, hot dog, or chicken strips. For the meat eaters, dig into their burgers, chicken sandwiches, pulled pork, steaks, or weekend prime rib special. Eating light? They have salads too. When your hunger is flaring, extinguish it at the Backdraft Bar and Grill in Holstein.
Iowa. And Avela Bank has called Iowa home since 1870. With 15 locations across the state, we're proud to be part of your community. Right now, you can open an Avela Bank Simply Free checking account for you or your business and get a new debit card immediately. We'll even buy your old bank's unused checks. Stop by or visit us online to see how we're making better banking available for you. Avela Bank. Member FDIC.
Welcome back here. Fourth quarter underway here as the field gets flipped. Underwood has it right at the 45-yard line in their own territory. 2nd and 10. 4 wide receivers set. Lutt and Myers in the backfield. Give is to Charlie Myers. Runs through an arm tackle, and he's loose.
Good tackle.
Thrown down at the 29-yard line. Looked like another hold in the backfield that was not called, and Underwood's going to move the sticks, have a 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line. Charlie Myers right up the gut again. Met at the line of scrimmage, maybe going to get one. Ridgeview cannot allow them to score here. Lutt and Myers in the backfield again. 4 wide receivers set. Garrett Lutt looking to his right. Wide open receiver Robertson in the flat. Easton Robertson makes a move on Kinnick Jensen all the way down to about the 4-yard line. 1st and goal, Underwood. OABCIG is now up 48-0 on Shenandoah. Good job by the Raptor defense there, wrapping up Lutt. He's going to lose yardage, maybe 1 or 2. Ball spotted right on the 5. Charlie Myers in the backfield with Lutt. And a false start's going to be called on number 13 on the outside, Kyle Sub again.
really not understanding that. Just
5-yard penalties marched off. Quick out. Gets Robertson on the quick slant, in for 6. Another touchdown for the Eagles. And the Ridgeview Raptors are now in a deep, deep hole here in the fourth quarter at home against the Underwood Eagles.
You kind of see it in the body language.
Snap, spot. Easton Robertson kick is up.
Looks good.
And good. 21-3 here in favor of the visitors, the Underwood Eagles. We'll go ahead and take a 60-second break, and we'll be right back. Underwood territory for the first time this half. Ball spotted right at the 45. Nice job of securing the catch and getting your feet in bounds there by Kinnick Jensen. His first reception of the night.
Yeah, that was a good pass and catch there.
Really nice touch pass there by Rafe. Just kind of floated that over top of the defenders.
And I think, Kinnick kind of, saw the pressure and
back
was just
to pass.
Back.
Got a wide. Oh, had Carson Harriman wide open and just too far out in front. Honestly, we're lucky not to get a hold out there.
Yeah.
Number 9 for Underwood looked like he was getting tugged on pretty heavily there.
Yep.
2nd and 10, incomplete pass, going to stop the clock with 7:54 left in this ball game. 4 wide receiver set for the Raptors. Rafe Jensen back to pass. Long pass to Zach Copen is caught and down to the 4-yard line.
Really good throw,
First and goal for the Raptors. They're going to spot it at the 5. Ridgeview's got to get up. Quickly get to the line. Looks like they're going to huddle. Ridgeview deep into Underwood territory here. Trying to put a score on the board here. Heilman in the backfield with Rafe Jensen. Quarterback keep off the left-hand side. Stood up.
Keep going.
Rafe fighting for the goal line. Stretches it out.
Oh, they're going to call him just short.
They're going to say he's just short. Maybe at the 1. It's got to be like 6 inches short.
Yeah,
I thought he extended the ball there at the last second.
I thought they were going to give it to him.
To break the I formation here. Rafe Jensen goes under center. Timeout's going to be called by Underwood. Little confusion on the defensive side. We're going to go ahead and take a quick break. We'll be right back. This is Fuller Digital Solutions and postseason football.
I love working at BVRMC because there is nothing better than being a part of a new life coming into this world. I love the moment I place a newborn into their mother's arms and watch a family bond with their baby. Patients really trust us to provide the best care, and I take that very seriously. The amount of teamwork we have on each shift is amazing. I couldn't be the nurse I want to be without my coworkers. Thank you to all of our BVRMC families for choosing us for your baby's delivery.
I formation here for Ridgeview. Underwood took a timeout there to make sure they had the right personnel in the right spots. They're going to mark the ball and wind it here. Quarterback sneak, tush push, and in for 6. Ridgeview able to get a late TD here to potentially make this a ball game. You go onside kick.
That's what I was just trying to figure out. I mean, that drive only took a couple minutes. So
Bertram Hovey. I apologize, Bertram. Should get the correct pronunciation of your last name. In to do the kick.
Got it.
And right down the middle, Bertram remains perfect. We'll go ahead and take a quick break, and we'll be right back to finish this one off. This is Fuller Digital Solutions and postseason 1A postseason.
It feels good to be part of a team. The commitment, trust, and loyalty you share. One thing all teams have in common, a team logo. So when you want to show off your team spirit, ask 360 Custom Designs to join your team. Embroidery, decorated apparel, and promotional products to show pride for your favorite sports team and your company team. 360 Custom Designs in downtown Cherokee and online at 360customdesigns.com.
Welcome back here, fourth quarter of this game, 7:01 on the clock. Ridgeview finds themselves down 11, able to put one in the barn here late in the fourth quarter to kind of make this a ball game.
Looks like they're going to kick it deep, but
it does look like they're going to kick it deep.
Underwood's lined up for an onside kick, though.
They are. God, if he could kick one of those little pooches right to the 30.
Mm-hmm.
Squibber right down the middle. Looks like Easton Robertson's back to receive, number 1. Taden Hall.
Yep.
Is able to field that. He's going to smartly take a knee right at the 21. Ridgeview's got to get a 3 and out here to have a chance to get the ball back. I feel like you're going to get a healthy dose of Garrett Lutt here.
Yep. I think they're going to have to sell out on the run here. And
you're going to have all 6'4", 215 pounds barreling down on you here. Lutt and Buckholt in the backfield, 4 wide receiver set here for the Eagles. Lutt gives it to Buckholt, huge hole. Buckholt into the clear. Takes it all the way down to the 42-yard line. Eagles bust a big one.
Looks like they sold out to the wrong side.
When they needed one. Ridgeview just gets gashed up the middle when they couldn't have it. Big gain here for Buckholt. Lutt gives it to Buckholt. Same play. Cuts it back. He's going to get 3 yards on that first down play. That's going to bring up 2nd and 7 for the Underwood Eagles as the clock ticks down to 6 minutes left in this ball game.
Their offensive line's getting a really good push right now, too. They got a
Underwood wearing the Raptors down here, kind of what the Ridgeview Raptors have been able to do against their opponents here the last couple weeks. Hard count. Looks like the Underwood Eagles are going to jump off sides. Let's see what it. False start is going to be called on the Eagles. Tell you what, if Underwood's able to pull this game out, the coaching staff is going to look at the amount of penalties that were called tonight and not be very happy with it, because they have definitely not played a clean game.
Yep.
Looks like the Eagles are going to let the play clock run all the way down here, trying to chew up as much of this game clock as they possibly can before saying hut here. Garrett Lutt pulls it out, finds Easton Robertson on the sideline here. He's going to be tackled out of bounds right at the sticks. Looks like they're going to go ahead and move the chains. It'll be 1st and 10. Eagles move into Raptor territory. Ridgeview's running out of time here.
Yeah, need a big play here.
And the Eagles continue to churn up yards and move down the field. Robertson, jet sweep to the right.
Ooh, good.
Picking his way through traffic. Big hit there by Austin Wood. Four-yard gain on that jet sweep for Easton Robertson. Would have been nice if that ball came out there.
I know, that's what I was thinking, to strip it.
Austin Wood just unloaded there. Eagles going to take this one all the way down to about 3 seconds on the play clock. Lutt. Give us to Buckholt, right up the gut. Dragging tacklers.
It's close to another first down.
Going to bring up 3rd and 1. Ridgeview just getting gashed up the middle. Timeout is going to be called here for Ridgeview. I think a couple guys need a blow. We'll go ahead and take a quick timeout. We'll be back in 30. This is Fuller Digital Solutions. Matt Nobles and Nathan Johnson will be back. Welcome back here. Ridgeview calls a timeout to stop the clock with 4 minutes, 33 seconds left. Down 11. Needing 2 scores. Trip wide receivers up top for Underwood. 3rd and 2 coming up. Big hit, and Lutt is smoked in the backfield there by Connor Jacobson to lose yardage and force a 4th and 3. Another timeout's going to be called here by Ridgeview to stop the clock with 4:28 left in this ball game. We'll be back in 30.
Everything under the sun that's fun. Spirit stogies and stuff.
What kind of stuff will you find at Spirit Stogies and Stuff? Party stuff, gift-giving stuff, Iowa and Iowa State stuff, home decor stuff. Simply put, lots of fun stuff for every occasion. Shop Spirit Stogies and Stuff.
Everything under the sun that's fun. Spirit stogies and stuff.
Located in downtown Holstein.
Ridgeview now with 1 timeout left in this ball game. Underwood with 2. Big 4th down coming. Ridgeview has to have a stop. Looks like the Eagles are going to keep the offense on the field. Lutz.
Oh no.
Belly pass.
Oh, got
finds
a
a wide open wide receiver. He's in for 6. We're going to have a flag on the play. Back here, and
it's going to be
ineligible man downfield is going to be the call against the Underwood Eagles, as another offensive lineman was downfield. Big penalty is going to be called, I believe. That's going to bring on the punt team for the Underwood Eagles.
That was a really good play call, actually.
It was.
Yeah, I think it was number 50 that was downfield.
Ridgeview had everybody up in the box. Carter Todd back to receive, number 11, doing the kicking duties for the Eagles. That's Nick Hackett, a senior. Ridgeview needs a big play here from someone. Why didn't we lay down
should
for
have
that?
sold out for that, yeah.
Zach Copen had a free run, and he just stopped.
I don't know if he was worried about hitting the punter, but if you hit the ball, running into the punter doesn't matter.
You just got to dive for the foot.
Yeah.
Hackett able to get that punt off. It's down at about the 18-yard line. Ridgeview will have to go 82 yards to make this a really close game. 4 minutes, 14 seconds left. 4 wide receiver set. Make sure you give Rafe time here. Rafe.
Oh.
That pass is going to be dropped by Carson Harriman. Incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock at 4:09. Bring up a 2nd and 10. Oh, we got a cramp.
It looks like they got Blake Murtu putting on the lineman jersey.
Somebody just cramped up.
Maybe that's why.
Is that Kugel?
I can't tell from here.
Yeah, that's our center. Because Kyle Burke's going to take some snaps here quick. Looks like Jacob Kugel is the injured Raptor. Looks like just a cramp, so hopefully he'll be okay. We'll take a quick 30-second break while they attend to him, and we'll be right back.
Don't get caught without your ACE insurance agents. Agnew, Sossman, and Grinnell Mutual understand the value of teamwork. That's why we are dedicated to the success of the hardworking student athletes in our community. Every achievement, big and small, is worth celebrating. Trust in teamwork, trust in tomorrow. Contact your ACE local Grinnell Mutual agents at Agnew, Sossman today.
Trust in Tomorrow is a registered trademark of Grinnell Mutual Reinsurance Company.
All right, welcome back here. 4:09, 2nd and 10 after the incomplete pass. Rafe Jensen back to pass. Flushed out of the pocket. Flips it up to Kennick Jensen. Tackled quickly there. Nice job in the flat. Looks like number 23 on the tackle there for the Eagles. That's Riley Sealock, a junior. Ridgeview quick to the line. Free runner.
Get rid of it. There you go.
Rafe Jensen throws it away smartly as number 9, Sam Holzing, was barreling down on him.
He's been in the backfield all night, too.
4th and 4 coming up with 3:46. Ridgeview running out of chances here. Let's see if they can move the sticks here and keep this drive alive and the chances of moving on in this first-round playoff game. Play clock down to 4. Rafe back to pass.
Oh.
Flips it out to Lucas Heilman. Lucas Heilman trying to run through tacklers. Another stiff arm. Still on his feet. Out of bounds. And first down, Ridgeview Raptors. Heck of a run there by a senior. Lucas Heilman does not want his career to end right now.
Wow.
Man-child run. Takes it out to the 38. That'll move the sticks. With 3:36 on the clock. Nice job of getting out of bounds, too.
Yeah.
Saving Ridgeview a timeout. Nice little dink touch pass there by Rafe Jensen. Rafe Jensen back to pass. Has all day. Long
there,
pass.
That's pass interference.
And
yep.
there. Oh, the side judge. Are
threw
you?
it.
The back judge doesn't make that call, and the side judge does. Like lordy.
I think the back judge is trying to say that it was incidental contact, but
Looks like pass interference is going to be the call against the Eagles. Or what do we...
Oh, they're picking it up.
Never mind. They're picking the ball up. No penalty on the play. Going to bring up second down. Next play, fellas. I didn't have a very good angle because the door was in my way. Was it incidental contact?
It looked, I mean, I don't know.
When the ball's in the air like that, they both have the option to go up and get it. So sometimes feet get tangled up. I know the Ridgeview faithful didn't like the call. Going to bring up 2nd and 10. Rafe back to pass. Gets it to Carson Harriman trying to run through a tackle. And 8-yard gain there on 2nd down. Ridgeview's got to go quick. They're going to set the ball. 3rd down coming up. Rafe Jensen back to pass. Flushed out of the pocket by number 9 again, and you
just got to throw
just
away.
Can't take that sack. It's going to bring up 4th and 10, 4th and 8. Ridgeview back to pass. Number 9, free run again. Rafe Jensen all day, knocked down by number 22, Buck Holt. And that'll be a turnover on downs. Eagles will take over 1st and 10 with 2 minutes, 43 seconds left in this ball game.
That's a bummer because it looked like he had, was it Kinnick coming across open?
Yep. Eagles' pressure has just been the thorn in our side from the get-go of this thing. Exploiting the offensive line a little bit here for Ridgeview tonight. Garrett Lutt. Give us to Charlie Myers.
That's an illegal formation, I think.
We got an illegal formation and we have a face mask. At least they saw it, because in the Vikings game, Sam Darnold got his head ripped off, and two guys were looking right at it, and no call. Good call, Nathan. Offsetting penalties. Replay the down. Illegal formation and a face mask were the calls. Clock stops with 2:40 after the penalties. Garrett Lutt gives it to Charlie Myers again. He's going to get a gain of about 1, maybe 2 yards. And Coach Brian Wilkin is going to take his final timeout to stop the clock with 2:34. We'll go ahead and take a quick break. Be back in 30 seconds. This is Fuller Digital Solutions.
Of the top 3 seed corn brands in the Central Corn Belt, only one is 100% focused on seed corn. Only one is U.S. Farm Family owned.
Tom, Henry, get out of that dirt!
And only one has got there without the help of a parent company.
Henry!
I guess that makes us the grown-up in the field. Wiffles Hybrids, fiercely independent and proud of it.
Welcome back here. 21-10 in favor of the Underwood Eagles, looking to move on to the next round. Underwood has a 2nd and a long 8 coming up.
Jeez.
Hard count there by the offense is going to draw the defensive line off sides and get a free 5 yards. It's going to bring up a 2nd and 4. Lutt gives it to Charlie Myers. He's met by Jermel McCray. Loss of 1.
Gonna have to start ripping at that ball. Look like there maybe is an
Gonna
opportunity
bring up
there.
a 3rd and 5.
Third down from the 35-yard line.
Lutt's going to take this clock all the way down and snap the ball with about 1:49 seconds. Pulls it out, finds Robertson wide open in the flat. He's going to slide down at the 21 inbounds to keep that clock running. Ridgeview out of timeouts. Easton Robertson, the senior's been really good at finding space in the flats. And those big cushions.
Mm-hmm.
Victory formation set up here by the Underwood Eagles. And Garrett Lutz is going to take a knee. And Ridgeview's unfortunately going to have to watch this clock. And their chances of moving on in the playoffs here this year slowly fade away. We kind of mentioned it in the pregame, Nathan. Underwood, third in their district, but honestly, looking at their district, was one of the tougher ones in the state in 1A. So being a 3 seed, probably one of the tougher 3 seed draws that you can get. And the Underwood Eagles are going to pull one out here at home in Holstein.
Well, and I think too, Matt, the whole year the offense hasn't been, lighting up the scoreboard, and you get to this time of year, you got to find ways to score, and the defense just couldn't keep a minute long enough this game. And
you can't say enough about this senior group of guys, though. They've done a heck of a job in this football program.
Mm-hmm.
You can't say enough about, Coach Wilkin comes in his first campaign here and gets a 2 seed in the district, 6-2 in the regular season. Unfortunately, they're going to fall short here at home to a really good Underwood Eagles team who could definitely make some noise in the postseason. But yeah, unfortunately,
it's really good, season 6-2, 6-3. That's a great year for Raptors.
And Garrett Lutt's the real deal. They have some definitely really good skill position players, and they could honestly make some noise. So good luck to the Underwood Eagles, the rest of the way. Do us proud as you guys move on. And like I said, it's been a heck of a fun year calling these games for the Ridgeview Raptors. They've definitely been fun to watch.
Yeah.
So I think Brian Wilkins going to build a program here, so I can't hopefully wait to see that kind of turn around. So with that being said, we're going to go ahead and call it a night here in Holstein. Ridgeview, unfortunately, is going to drop this one in the first round of the playoffs. Underwood Eagles will move on. Ridgeview is going to end their year 6-3, and the Underwood Eagles move on, moving their record above 500 and 5-4. Have a good night, everybody. Have a good weekend. Hopefully everybody has, I don't know if you're going to a pumpkin patch or haunted house or whatever this weekend, but hopefully you guys enjoy it. So this is Matt Nobles and Nathan Johnson with Fuller Digital Solutions signing off here from Holstein as Ridgeview is going to lose to the Underwood Eagles 21-10. Have a good night, everybody. Take care.